Why did the right wing win? Why did the wokes lose? Why did the liberal woke lobby lose? How did Donald Trump do this? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm starting again with Shalabh Kumar, founder of the Republican Hindu Coalition, friend of friends to Donald Trump, and chair 2016 Indian American for Trump campaign. And he's been taking clear positions. Shalabh, congratulations, mighty congratulations. What a fantastic victory. What a huge victory. And what a stunning victory, and everyone's in shock. I mean, it wasn't even close. Towards the end, it wasn't even close. So what happened? What do you ascribe this to?
Well, God is watching over, like President said. It was meant to be that God was smiling over the United States of America, and that's what happened. Now, actually, there are a few things I do want to point out. When we were talking about, I believe on November 1st.
Yes.
When we were talking about, and from listening to your monologue and having a conversation with you, I made a comment. Arnab, this interview itself might make the difference.
Yeah, you said that. I remember.
And it did. It did. I'm into numbers and fairly analytical. So there are 3 states we were focusing on: Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. So in these 3 states, I would say the margin of victory for President Trump is close to 450,000 votes. And I could tell you quite with a lot of confidence that half of that came from Hindu Americans, half of that came from the last-minute campaign we mounted from your conversation, your monologue, and your very clear position that woke up a lot of Hindu Americans in these states who were just otherwise going, Kamala, Kamala, Kamala. Because Kamala is the Hindu name, so we should go and vote for Kamala no matter what her policies are. But you were able to focus with your interview and your commentary. You were able to focus our people on this election, and history is going to tell this. You know, this particular interview we had last, that is a historical event that has an impact not only in the United States on Hindu Americans, over 1 billion Hindus around the world, India, Bharat, world, peace and with Ukraine and Russia, probably solving the Middle East problem, and it's going to have a dramatic impact on so many things.
Well, I thank you. In fact, I thank you, in fact, Shelly, for that. And also, I think what you've done in terms of bringing the Hindu Coalition for Republicans together is incredible. See, Shelly, you know me for some time. I mean, I just, when I believe in something, I go all out. And I think I openly supported Donald Trump this time because I felt that he was pro-Hindu. Somebody has to speak for the Hindu community. And I felt so good in the way that he spoke for the Hindus in Bangladesh. And if you don't speak for a community in crisis, then there's no point. And I can assure you, Shalabh, we'll hold Donald Trump to account for it. We hope he continues to take that line even after being elected. So tell me this, there's been a lot of happiness around. I mean, a lot of in right-wing circles in India about this victory, right? But is the business part going to work between Narendra Modi and Donald Trump, because he's a tough negotiator and Modi is also a tough negotiator? Both are very pro their own nations. How is it going to work? Where will the middle line happen?
Because it's in the interest of both countries, both the United States and India. So, actually, I'll tell you a comment which Newt Gingrich made in 2016 for me. You know that Newt Gingrich was the first American politician who was on a video call with then Chief Minister Modi.
Well, I know Newt Gingrich for another reason. When I started my career, I take you way back, my first ever article, 1995, was an analysis of Newt Gingrich. So I'm fascinated with that man. You can tell him that when you meet him. So yes, please carry on.
Yes, no, I was with him last night. So anyway, he had said both of these guys are very tough guys. And whereas President Trump is going to be for making America great again, and Modi will be for making India great again, or bring its glory back. But he says at that time, he's actually on the record saying that is going to be great for both countries, because he recognizes, President Trump recognizes, and I hopefully Prime Minister Modi, even though he doesn't quite say it like President Trump does, he realizes that our biggest enemy is China, and Pakistan is just a small bankrupt country now, but China could create trouble for both the United States and India, Bharat, through Pakistan. And we need to recognize that there's going to be a fairly substantial push. I will make sure that happens.
Yeah.
That we start talking about, we have a blueprint laid out for a free trade agreement, bilateral trade agreement between United States and Bharat. So that will go a long ways. We need to get manufacturing out of China back to United States, and the portion which cannot be done in the United States, that also could be done in India. A lot of manufacturing can move back to India. Now, India has excelled in software, but not in hardware as much. But the next 4 years will see a significant improvement in manufacturing capacity of Bharat.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. There's a world of opportunity, Shali. Absolute world of opportunity. But so good to speak to you. And, we're starting our 9 p.m. program tonight with Shalabh Kumar. He's an interesting man. People, they change sides when their friends lose. This man in the last 4 years and before that never switched sides when Trump was seen to be down and out. And ladies and gentlemen, remember, I think Shelley should put it on the wall. If you ever feel down and out, anyone feels down and out, pick up the New York Times, I think, cover, or New Yorker, I don't know who put it out, saying that this is the end of Donald Trump. Take that on one side and take today's picture on the other. What a fight back. Shelley, good to see you. I'll see you soon.
I want to make another comment. I've never spoken to you about this, but this is important to note from my own perspective. See, it was August of 2016 when I appeared in a debate with you, an hour-long debate. Okay? So there actually at that time you had conducted a poll.
We did.
Before and after. And what had happened was after I spoke, like 85% of Indians went for Trump. So that was like an impromptu poll that was done. So I thought to myself, boy, if I can convince Arnab's audience in India, why don't I do that in United States?
Shalabh, let me tell you one thing. I don't want to praise our network, but I can tell you we have a huge viewership in the United States of America. Let me also share with you, sometimes we have so much traction from the US, more than some of the American media networks. And I'll make one prediction, Shalabh. Let me tell you, 4 years from now, when the next US presidential election happens, I think a comparable people will be watching on the Republic Global channel than CNN and whatever those networks are, which have anyway become so discredited. I thank you again, Shalabh. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Shalabh Kumar, Trump man.